Hello there, I am Teacher Lovely once again. So today I'll be showing you what are the lessons that I can offer you here in Amazing Talker if you choose to enroll in my class. All right, let me share my screen. Okay, so I know that most of you have their own requested lessons. Most of you would want to focus on grammar. You want to focus on business English. You want to focus on conversation. But if you enroll in my class, we're going to target a lot of competencies, not only the ones that you would want to learn. Because I always believe that grammar is the foundation of having a good communication skills. Now, these are the core English competencies that we will target if you enroll in my class. First, grammar and speaking. Next, vocabulary, pronunciation, and speaking. Next, conversation and expressions, and of course, speaking as well. Then we have the speaking that includes article reading, different kinds of issues, what's happening in today's society. Then we're going to have video lessons, the listening part, and at the same time speaking. So as what you've noticed, we have same target, and that is the speaking one. And I know that most of you would want to improve your speaking skills, right? But other than speaking, we are targeting another English competency each day. All right. Now, the class will cover a 30-minute class for kids, 30 to 50-minute class for adults, and then we can have, or I can accommodate group class maximum of 5 students in one classroom setting. Then these are the following courses that I can offer you. English as second language for adults, English as second language for kids, English as second language for all levels, conversation and business English. Why is it English as second language for adults and not the specific lessons unlike the others? Because as what I've said a while ago, we are going to target different kinds of English competency in one lesson or one classroom setting, other than the ones that you would want to learn. So for example, you want to improve your speaking skill, but at the same time, we're going to learn grammar. We're going to learn vocabulary. We're going to learn idiomatic expressions, so on and so forth. All right, how am I gonna do that? Okay, let me show you an example. So let's say this is good for the adult students or for those intermediate students. The student would want to improve his or her speaking ability. So even though the student would want to target that specific competency or goal, we will start with grammar because grammar is the basic foundation of English. So grammar, and then let's say the lesson would be present simple and present continuous. And at the same time, there will be a lot of activities that I'll be showing you, and then we're going to talk about it. Creating sentences or sentence construction, different kinds of scenarios wherein you can use this kind of grammar target in that particular day. Then vocabulary and speaking. So for the vocabulary and speaking, we're going to have idiomatic expressions, words, phrases, phrasal verbs, and the other important vocabularies that is useful to you. Then we are going to have conversation and expressions. So I guess you already have an idea. What are the lessons that you will learn out of conversation expressions? For example, these are the different expressions that you may use when you want to order a meal or when you go to a restaurant and you want to request for a drink. All right, next, speaking. So for the speaking, that includes the article reading. I have a lot of digital books for this. We're going to talk about contemporary issues. What are the issues that's happening in today's society? And then we're going to exchange ideas about it. I will elicit responses from you, a lot of notions of what's happening now. Then the last one would be the video lessons that will target your listening skills and at the same time speaking as well. So for example, is this one. So let's say, yeah, you're an adult for the intermediate level. I will play this video clip, and then there will be a lot of questions about this that will test your comprehension and at the same time your listening skills. Now let's move on to the kids part. For the kids part, it is actually similar with the adult part. It's just that the book or the lesson that I'm going to use is suitable to the level of the child. So for the grammar, for example, we're going to talk about the subject pronouns. So as you can see, there are some pictures so that the student or the learner will understand the lesson easily. Then there will be a lot of activities for the child. I always believe, by the way, of the 30-70 setting, wherein 30% teacher will do the talking, 70% student will do the talking. Then vocabulary and speaking, conversation, speaking article, reading for the students as well, and then the video lesson. So for the video lesson, same. For example, this is the sample video for the child. I'm going to play it, and then there will be a lot of questions about this video. It will test the listening ability of the child and at the same time their comprehension skill. And of course, speaking as well, because I will prepare a lot of questions about it. Now, as a teacher, it's really important to have a lot of resources, supplementary lessons, supplementary materials, and I do have that. That is the main reason why I can offer you different kinds of targets, even though you would want to focus on one only. So if you want business English, these are my business English digital books. I don't settle for one, I don't settle for two, but I settle for hundreds. And then for the kids, we have the following books. These are the books for the vocabularies. So that includes the picture grammar, essential words, and a lot more. So in short, if you enroll in my class, you will not learn only the thing that you will want to learn. You will not only learn business English. You will not only learn grammar, but you will learn a lot of things. If you do have questions, inquiries with the lessons that I offer, you may reach me at the following contact numbers, and I'll be very happy to give you a quick response. Hope I'm gonna get to see you in my class one of these days.